Out here in the quilting studio, working on a memory quilt. Such a treasure. If you have t-shirts or other types of shirts that you would like to have saved, what are you going to do with all those shirts, all those t-shirts anyway? Some of them are more like a chambray shirt, a denim shirt. Let's make them into a t-shirt quilt. Create a wonderful design together. There's all kinds of options you can do to put your pieces together and create a treasure of memories from all these activities that you have been involved in. I've done many memory t-shirt quilts. I've made many and I have stitched many. Now I will say they're very time consuming to create. So my friend, this is a labor of love. You got to be loving the person for whom you are making that t-shirt quilt for, because they be a lot of work. You can see right here, she's actually split this one in half to be able to have some extra pieces. That takes time. All t-shirts that are stretchy, they're t-shirts, they need to have a stabilizer always on the back of them. A fusible stabilizer. It can be woven, it could be it can even be a non-woven. I've used both. They both worked out very well. They need to be attached to the back of every single piece. That's the most time consuming part right there. Also, any extra pieces, embellishments that are hanging out. We've got a pocket right here. She actually did stitch this down and put like a stitch witchery under it to hold it down tight. Right here we've actually got a placket. So I'll tell you what I'm doing with that. Over here we've got the end of a placket. In some places up in this section we had patches. You know how they would do embroidered patches. That's a little bit thicker. It's something I have to be aware of. I was able to stitch over them okay, but that's something to be strongly aware of. The issue, some places have the vinyl so thick that it can really grab onto my honey gal right here, and she can really try to drag right there. So there's just lots of issues. On the plackets right here, she can have an issue pulling back and forth. I had to do a little bit of change in that section on the last row because I wasn't very happy with how she tried to drag that across. There's just a lot to work with right here. So what am I doing about it? What am I doing about it? You might notice how slow she seems to be going. One of the things that I do about it is I literally slow her down. Normally she's doing it at 13 inches or 13 stitches. So she's going pretty fast. I've slowed her down to 7. So we're actually talking half. And sometimes I even do less than that. She's actually also a little bit wavy and wide on this section right here. So I had to do some little bit of gentle gathers right here. So I am also massaging. So I'm going to slow the machine down. I'm going to massage. I'm going to be watching all the way. T-shirt quilts are more time consuming frequently for you to make, but they're also more time consuming for me to stitch. And this is one of the reasons. I have to be out here the whole time basically. I have to massage and maneuver. I have to watch for any puckers. I have to literally move the design away from such sections. I'll show you that. And I have to slow the machine down, which takes extra time. I have to watch out for vinyl that's going to catch. I have to watch out for plackets and help her maneuver over top of that. So because of this big open placket, what I literally did, let me bring you over here to the CAD screen real quick and show this to you. I literally went in right here and I maneuvered the entire design all around that placket. It's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can increase the size of that. But here is the placket. That blue section is literally where the placket is, and I've moved the design from around it and re-established it outside. That takes extra time on my part. And that's what I want to point out to you is that here at the quilting studio, I want to make sure that your quilt is going to turn out amazing and that the work that you put into your treasured memory quilt is going to come out outstanding. So I'm going to put extra effort to make sure that it's going to be fabulous on your part as well. Take just a minute to like and subscribe. Check things out over here also at Facebook and Instagram, because I put pictures of the quilts up over there that you will see. You may have noticed she actually went right around that little placket. That's because I had maneuvered the design. I know this one's a little bit long, but I hope some of that helps if you're interested in making a t-shirt quilt, and you'll have a better idea as to how to do it. Have an amazing day.